And we're live. Hello, people.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Be myself. So I don't fucking hear anything. Stream. There we go. We have no one in the chat right now. Who wants to get started?
Dum.
But good news, we did hit 100 subscribers today. So thanks everyone who subbed and shared and whatever else. That would have been fun there.
Hey, Green Thunder.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, thanks you for
107. You jumped how many today?
I jumped about 15 or something
15?
today.
Yeah, about 15. That's not bad.
I think it's pretty good.
It's great.
Yeah, that's been in the last couple hours because when I was on your channel earlier, you were still at 90.
That was most of those came since noon.
Sorry.
Yeah, like half my subs came from like half the subs I've gained today came from like blind press. So
God bless Blind Press.
Yeah.
I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
700.
She tolerated someone's antics, we'll just say.
757-pound swordfish caught near Florida Keys.
All right.
I saw that motherfucker.
I know, it's huge.
Fucking Christ.
Can you imagine the amount of sushi you get out of that shithead? Ooh.
Yep.
I'm thinking
It's making
somebody
me
make it
hungry.
with someone would make with the butter and lemon juice.
Oh, don't. I'm already hungry. Who was it now? A few weeks ago, he was talking about fishing and it's making me crave fish.
A fisherman in Florida Keys spent 8 hours reeling in a genuine sea monster. But for 8 hours, I mean, the money you'd get for that thing, I think it'd be worth a fucking fortune.
Good workout too, 8 hours.
Worth it as well.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to sell that. I think he's going to have it stuffed.
We're going to do something to meat.
I mean, if
Covered
that's
wall or
it,
something.
well, here's the thing. If that's a record fish, he's never going to actually have to sell the fish. Everybody and their grandmother's going to offer him, here's $1,000. Say you used our reels. Here's the $1,000. Say you used our rods. He's going to make money just from, endorsements.
Swordfish right now is selling at $17.99 a pound.
Yeah, it works the hell out of it. On the 31st of March, Captain Nick Foran, who grew lines on his charter boat, unaware that he was about to embark on the catch of a lifetime. He led them off to a location in Esmeralda, Florida. Assume that is, I don't know. A known spot for for swordfish sightings. About 10 minutes after sailing bait, Foran noticed they had a bite.
Wow.
Initially, he was unaware
Big fish.
how big the fish was. After about 40 minutes, he got the first look at the electric blue swordfish and guessed it weighed about somewhere around 400 pounds.
Can you imagine the Japanese are going mental over that fish?
You could auction that.
Over the next several hours, the beast would continuously deep dive and then come storming back onto the surface. But it never broke free from the line. At 5 hours, the crew finally got their first glimpse of the creature and realized it likely weighed around over. Crappie Slayer 70 saying you get 20 grand for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the swordfish started to charge the boat. Foran kept his glance focused, and they were able to keep the fish hooked. Hello, random internet box.
Hello.
It took 8 hours on his clients. 8 hours before on his clients, Bill and Debbie Lusser were finally able to harpoon the giant, and they used the pulley to bring onto the boat. But at that point, struggle had collapsed the vessel to 20 miles away from the starting location. When I got back on shore, it took 7 people to get the fish off the boat. But it ended up being worth it.
That is a big fish.
That's an
Longer-
understatement. It's
Bigger
a
than the guy.
huge fish.
Longer than the guys.
Sure, much longer than the guys.
But if that thing falls on, they'll kill him.
Yeah, probably.
Well, 750-pound fish. Oh yeah.
Think about it, that's like a fucking 2 big fat people falling on you, really, isn't it? You would die if
What, Amberlynn Reid and her girlfriend Becky?
Oh,
Whoops,
And
sorry,
everything
was
falling on-
that fishy?
like them 2 falling on you. You would probably die.
Wow. That would be freaking exhilarating to catch one of them.
By the
Yeah,
way,
fish-
for those in metric, it's 343.4 kilograms.
So it's a lot. Hello, Cuba.
that's a fat bastard if it's a person.
I don't know if there is someone that size. Surely not. Surely no one that size exists.
Oh, there's got to be someone.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, geez.
There are people that weigh almost a ton. I mean, those are the ones we're talking about. They,
Out.
The fish weighed at an astonishing 757 pounds, the personal record for foreign, and the new Florida record, according to the Miami Herald. To celebrate, they cooked up some swordfish steaks on the grill. Hopefully his family had liked it because there's plenty leftovers. Fucking ceremony there is. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
that's a mighty big fish.
Okay, Inspector Columbo.
And we didn't need a bigger boat.
Hello, honey monster. Catching fishes with swords would impress me. Pretty sure someone's really done that, surely. Someone must have done that.
I'm sure. I mean, hell, there's people out there with bows and arrows hunting fish.
Yeah. Look at
And,
the old natives. The natives around the world, they go in the shallow waters with just spears and catch them.
Yeah, I was going to say spears.
Yeah.
Doesn't some of the Aborigines used to do that?
Yeah, there's still a few that still do it. They teach other ones how to do it, but you don't see it that often anymore.
Oh, between that and there's a bunch of big old rednecks down south that just walk into a river, stick their hand down in a hole and pull out a catfish. So why not?
Yeah,
You know,
I've
a
seen
friend
that.
of mine,
That's crazy.
a friend of mine said he used to go red belly fishing, like tickling. What you do is you put your hand in the water, right, and slowly raise up underneath a fish and tickle the belly. And apparently it does something to them, and they just basically go in your hand. And you can just pull them out the water. It's like, no.
Fish
You can
fencing with
do that.
swordfishes then, so using a fish to catch a fish. Sure, that's been done as well. I like beef. I taste like beef. Meet the people who want to eat each other. Sausages made from human blood and tacos made from
Oh
man's
my
chopped off
God.
fruit.
I've just
Some
got
people
to
even
bolognese. Thanks, love.
Some people eat ears, even get their sexual kicks from eating others. Texture was good. It looked tasty. There was a hint of spice. If Gwen hadn't spent all day cooking it, she probably had keep it. She probably never have guessed the square she was eating had been made from human blood. Is this
Right.
even allowed?
Yeah, it's because they're not technically killing anyone for it, I suppose.
The thing is, there's also a website where cannibals like compare their fantasies, which for some strange reason is still on fucking the internet.
She even invited one of her friends over to try the meaty dish and served it up to a candlelit table with a salad side dish. A gourmet style bloody drizzle. They both agreed. Too much soy sauce, but otherwise delicious. Yeah, that is the most crazy pair of bitch eyes I've ever seen.
Got that right arm
Fuck,
skillet.
I feel sick now. I feel sick. I mean,
Yeah,
I
she
love.
looks like
Sorry.
she looks like someone that would kill and eat you, doesn't she?
Yep.
I love black pudding, which is basically pig's blood, like dried, but that's fucking ridiculous.
I hope these people don't work in hospitals that could end up. You could get caught up in a lot of mischief. Body parts and blood being readily available. True. I don't want to be super gross, but the people do this with period blood too. I hope not.
Oh my fucking god! Oh god, I'm gonna throw up my dinner.
Hope that's not. Hope you're not talking about experience there, Cuban. That would be a bit freaky.
That person with the bloody fingers looks like a twat. No, she just looks like someone that would murder and kill you in the night and eat you.
She looks alien. It's got that face.
I mean, she looks like someone that would kill you in the night, though, doesn't she?
Actually, she looks like some singer from the 80s.
Last month, Gwen van der Gwen from the Netherlands tried cannibalism for the first time.
Oh, of course, it's from the Netherlands.
Yeah, where's Rosie when you need her?
They got the munchies.
was
They
she
smoke
eating?
with a pot. They'll eat anything.
Is that a dick?
Oh, I pray to God it's not.
That is
Is
why I
that,
didn't
is
want to say
that
it.
tampon?
No, I don't know what that is. However, she's no Hannibal
Dog
Lecter,
rocket.
and no humans were hurt in the making of the dinner. Instead, she made a meal from her own blood, which she painstakingly drained into a medical bag that day.
Oh God,
So she's
Don't know.
eating herself.
Scotty, what is wrong with you?
I
listen,
don't think
those
he
weird-
reads them. I don't think he reads them before he puts them up.
Forget Scotty. What's wrong with this chick?
Exactly. Why do you say what's wrong with me? I know, that's
Yeah,
fine.
he's just reading
Why?
it.
Why?
Frankfurter. Oh, funny.
After becoming fascinated with the idea of training here, the idea of trying a human sausage.
There's a human sausage.
I was
I
right.
don't want to know. I really don't want to know.
It's a tube sausage.
Well, yeah, don't hate the messenger. Hate the person doing it, not me.
Fuck me, it's disgusting. I'm not blaming you. I mean, I just wonder what's wrong with you putting this actual story up. Fuck you hell.
In all actuality, all she made was a blood sausage. And who has
Yeah, it's a
not
human
everyone's
blood.
had it, but it's not that bad.
I can't imagine it's not much different from a fucking black pudding, really, is it? It doesn't taste that much
Yeah.
different.
It would
I really
taste
don't
exactly
wanna-
the same. Maybe a little less gamey because we eat different things, but could be about the same.
Long pig. She likes long pig.
Why is my idea considered disgusting? But the same thing with pig's blood, isn't it? Isn't she asked at the same time?
No, I'm not
Yes,
saying
does it-
you're disgusting. I'm just saying what the hell's wrong with you bringing this story up?
No, I'm
Jesus.
reading the article. I'm not reading.
That's why I come
sick.
out here. You get the best articles.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
Although she's rare in acting publicly on her unusual taste issues, Gwen is far from the only one fascinated by cannibalism. Yeah, taking style festivals like match up those desperate for human flesh. Those two want nothing more than to be eaten alive themselves. Yeah, these people are just fucking weird.
There's actually a website for that kind of shit. It's not like
Mhm.
an active, like someone's actually going to do it, but people talk about it.
There's
You know,
some
you
on the
talk a
deep web
lot about that
section, too.
website, Britt. Do you know about it from first-hand experience or something?
No, I just heard about it on this. What was his name now in Germany? Who killed his lovers and let the penises and shit? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that was on the deep web. He
Yeah,
wrote up.
but there is actually
track.
still people who go on there.
Uh huh.
Cannibal seeks meal. One post reads, this 37-year-old male seeks a nice, cute piece of meat, either for girls. I assume that means to eat them then, I guess. Cooked penis is delicious.
Oh,
Cuban, you're weird.
Yeah.
Is that what they eat in Cuba? Is it just cooked dick? A lot of mass murderers eat their victims.
Jesus.
Another says I'm a 37 male looking for a female who can sample each other's flesh, cut together, cook together, and eat together. Non-lethal cuts. We can enjoy eating one another.
I'm not being funny, but look at that bitch. You know she's going to go further. She's taking pride in being a cannibal. What the fuck?
This is people. This is a dating site now they're on about.
Oh my god, I'm going to be sick.
Would-be victims refer to themselves as long pigs, the term meaning human flesh, which would be used by man-eating Pacific Islanders who thought it tastes like pork. But why would anyone eat or want to be eaten by someone else? Experts say cannibalism is largely due to the power. Breaking the ultimate taboo leaves man-eaters feeling euphoric. Therapist Kylan Highland even suggested that cannibalism can be addictive for a small number of people with psychopathic tendencies, comparing the act of eating something to a cocaine high. It's all about the spices. However, I have no penis. I haven't had one in a while.
He wanted to feel it.
I'll stop the dark humor. I blame not having weed at the minute. No, I think we're pretty used to dark humor over here. It's fine. On Reddit, a growing number of posters openly chat about their fascination with cannibalism, although comments seem to be driven more by morbid curiosity than anything else. The motorbike accident, one guy decided to cook and eat a fillet from his amputated foot. Okay. Ben's offer of cannibalism, perfectly natural history, ate a human placenta when writing his book. He told the Sun Online, "We think about cannibalism as revolting because it's what our culture dictates."
I don't give a
Y'all
fuck
want-
what they say. That is not normal.
We should not.
Do y'all want mad cow disease? Because this is how you get mad cow disease.
Yeah, but eating a mad cow.
No, there's a human version of mad cow. I don't remember
I
the
know,
name of
I
it,
was
so I'll call it
joking.
mad.
I was on about the bitch before. If you want to get mad cow's disease, eat a mad cow.
Moo! Moo! Anyway.
Why does that sound up the line from bloody Wizard of Oz?
Oh, put
Anyway,
him up.
like
Put
share
him
the stream.
up. I'll fight you with one hand behind my back. Oh.
Anyway, like and share the stream. And then, for example, in the mid 20th century, the warrior people of Brazil apparently just as upset to find Westerners and pathologists bury their dead as the soldiers were, and just to learn the warrior ate their loved ones after they died. Okay.
That's an old culture. It's been outgrown since. Did I realise what could happen
No,
to your digestive system if you eat human?
There's still a couple of people, tribes around the world that still do it.
Oh.
Papua New Guinea, there's a couple of tribes that haven't. No one really goes near. They still do it.
Yep.
And as Cuban was saying, there's actually a disease you can get. It's called Curie disease. It screws your brain up once you start eating human flesh. It's an actual proven study.
That's raw
That's the
human
human-
flesh, I think.
Yeah,
there
that's
was a
the
movie
human
about
mad cow. So,
Yeah, basically, yeah, it screws the whole brain up. I'm not a doctor, so I can't explain it, obviously, but
in June last
it's something about a protein that's each individual or that's connected to each individual brain. If their own species tries to digest it, it screws with them or something.
Oh.
she says you can get it from eating human brain. It's called a pyrin. In June last year,
This stuff.
a 38-year-old man took to Reddit to share his story after a dinner party with his friends, tucked into a meal made from his amputated foot. After the motorbike accident in 2016, he had smashed the limb, got off, and doctors let him keep it. Then 3 weeks later, he threw a bunch of 10 willing friends with the main course tacos made from the flesh which he had amputated.
You say tacos?
I'm never eating them
Tacos.
fuckers again.
Bloody hell.
The anonymous man posted photos of the dish and explained how he kept his mangled food in the freezer until it was time to cook it. It doesn't look that bad, but someone else you wouldn't eat it, would you?
Oh,
I hate to say it.
Oh.
To be honest, you probably wouldn't even know because you've never tasted
yeah,
human
well,
flesh
just
before.
to look to
But
it, look at it, and know
as
what
soon
it's
as you
made
found
of.
out, but as soon
And
as you
with the
found out, it
comment
was,
of it,
keep going.
But
Go,
if you would
Tom.
just look at that, you think that actually looks all right. That doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, looking at it, and knowing
I
it's
was gonna
kind of
say,
off-putting.
If you didn't know, you'd think, oh, it's not
and
too
with the
bad.
comment of it doesn't look that bad, Scotty wins the factor today.
I'm just saying, like, if you didn't know what it was, it wouldn't look too bad.
No.
If eating mad cow gives you Jacob
Uh-oh.
Crutchfield disease. Sorry for the bad spelling. No, I'm the last person to complain about bad spelling.
I'm surprised he didn't say Jacob
Yeah,
Foreign, to
same
be
here.
honest.
Well, Crutchfield isn't that hard to say.
Does he says his friends didn't know.
Then he cut a chunk out of the flesh and marinated it overnight and sauteed it with onions, peppers, and lime juice. Posting on Reddit, he says, I taste like buffalo, but chewier, super beefy, and a little fat.
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't say it looks like a doner kebab. It looks more like a. I'm not sure. I don't really. Some type of red meat. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my dad lived in Moscow for graduate school, he was rooming with a Vietnamese dude. Guy cooked my dad dinner and then showed him what he ate. Dude cooked the dog.
Oh.
Left it in the bathtub. My dad freaked. Yeah, that's just fucking weird. I thought it was only Koreans that ate dogs.
Well, that's all over. Meat's meat.
Super beefy as well. So.
You and Dolly, you've probably eaten dog. It's called Chinese food.
Disavow.
Yeah, we weren't looking to go to all carnival or go gourmet, but just to make it look so no one gagged. My friends and I joked, you try chewing flesh in an ethical and healthy way, would you? And we always said, of course. Well, the opportunity came, and I called them up on it.
I thought this was illegal.
If that was me, I would have battered 3 barrels of shit with his own fucking other foot.
Well, I assume because it was his own foot, I can't imagine it would be because he chose to.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure there's most places is illegal, but then there've got to be places that'll sit there and just say, people aren't that stupid.
Well, like that guy in Germany, he got arrested. Even though there was a contract and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, shish kebab then. Nah, you probably. I wonder if everybody eating out and all that, what have we actually eaten? True. Does make you think, doesn't it?
I'm more worried about them pushing it in the news. That's what I'm more worried about.
So if you ever go to a dodgy takeaway, we look into that.
What gets me about this article is the way they talk about it. Like, it's just a news fad. Like, every restaurant's going to start serving people.
When I lived in Sterling Heights, I took my dog to the right next to the Taco Bell. They had some interesting flavored meat.
Oh, Sterling Heights? Yeah. Yeah. Be careful there. It's a rich area, but the fucking people that work in those restaurants don't give a fuck because they're from Detroit. They travel from Detroit into the fucking suburbs. You gotta be careful down there.
I hate humanity.
Well, the opportunity, it was a neat experience and I wouldn't change it. See, his carnival isn't legal.
No, it's fucking not. And it shouldn't be.
Well, according to the Nottingham Trend, it's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's only if you kill someone and then do it. Like, I assume if it was consensual, I guess it wouldn't be.
Yeah, if this one here was illegal, they would have all been arrested by now. So obviously not.
No, Richard,
Whatever.
that's a myth. That's a myth about Taco Bell.
Oh, is it? I've never. I just keep hearing about it. That's all. I've never had
You
it.
eat any spicy food and your stomach don't like it, you'll get the runs. But no.
I think making people unacknowledgingly eat human meat might be illegal, probably.
Technically, food tampering.
I guess if you probably like advertise it to someone else, if you say like, "Oh, this is a steak" or whatever, and just like human.
They just didn't
Well,
tell them full stop.
thing
They
is
probably
that
assumed it was pork.
all
Actually, as far as from what I understand, cannibalism in the U.S. technically is legal. What makes it illegal? What would make it illegal is the fact that one, you got to kill the person to do it, or two, the meat hasn't been inspected by the USDA.
that's what I was just gonna say. All meat has to be
God.
inspected. And what are
Just
they
ring- I
putting
found-
in their body
Just,
all the
just
time?
ring them up. I found a dead body. Can you come inspect it to make sure it's good enough to eat for me, mate?
I guess some
would
people that
never
yes,
want anyone to eat meat. Fuck, I would poison someone.
Welcome to Scotsman
Maybe
YouTube
walking
channel,
around
where we
eating.
talk about eating people. Aren't we, Cassie?
How the hell do you get human meat if it is legal? Do you mean illegal? Well, I don't know. And I'll chop
What's
off
that,
your own arm or
uh,
something and eat it, I guess.
Websites. Get them from
I know you-
websites.
You could chop off your own arm and eat it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, fucking ew.
Cuban, you're into conspiracies. What's that restaurant in California that everyone was saying they were serving human? I forget the name of it.
Soylent Green.
Mm-mm. It was something really posh.
Can you get halal human meat? Nice. With
Snob Hill.
I said I'm not going to go there. I'm just 100 subs. We don't want to get arrested.
Oh, dear.
I suddenly feel really uncomfortable. I wonder why.
The halal meat would only be Muslim. Everything else, no, not halal. They would look
Oh
at it
yeah,
like
they've got
pork.
probably got like factories of white people hanging by their bloody legs, their throats slit.
And they're all praying over them.
Just
Brings
some
a
nerve.
new- brings a new meaning to Allah snack bar, doesn't it?
Yes,
Damn.
the Cannibal Club. That's
Yeah.
it. Yep. Yep,
Cannibal Club.
That's a real place.
But then I look for it. Did I even bother? Because, oh, God.
What?
And they balanced it with meat sauce. Because that's the same with it, though. What is this place?
This is a real
Contact.
restaurant.
But they won't tell you where they are.
No, it's an invite-only type place. You
I'm not
gotta be
fucking
there.
Apparently-
surprised.
Apparently, it's for the elites and all that stuff. The ones that
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh, it's
really-
of course it's in fucking
They're
LA.
really rich. It costs
Eh.
like $1,000 a plate just to get in there. And then
How
you have
much?
to have
How much you want to bet Angelina Jolie's been there? How much you want to bet?
Yeah.
Oh, she has. There's pictures of all those celebs being in there.
Fucking course. I'd rather just go in there and go, can I have the salad without meat? Any meat. In fact, fuck it, just give me leaves.
All I want to know is how many people have been invited and never made it and never came back again. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
What is
that's
the soup?
a good
Excuse me, monsieur. What's the soup of the day? Why, sir, it's cream of some young guy.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's another one.
Where's that new waiter at? Just seen him.
We just bought a new thing where we just Google carnival stuff.
Welcome to the
Can
Can we
100
just not?
special.
Can we please not?
Wait. Excuse me, sir. My meal tastes funny. Well, what do you expect? He was just clowning around yesterday.
This is just
Anyway.
a normal food blog, to be fair. This doesn't look like anything to do with humans.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, they're not going to show it on the website. though.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't show, but what they call it, cannibal.
Carnivilla.
Just stay away from there if you're ever over there.
Well, please don't tell me this is a thing. Please.
Maybe dig deeper into my other stuff. I don't know. Welcome to my stream where we look at carnivals. Yeah.
Random Ryan, he covers a lot. He's deep after and
Okay. Right. In Gen's case, it all started because she was thinking about how her friends would react if she made the dish using her own bodily fluid. Okay, I think it's just repeating itself now.
She did what? Oh my god.
The computer geek who willingly ate a willing victim's penis. However, not all would-be cannibals are easily satisfied with just one bite of blood sausage. An alarming number of poets speak with requests the victim is willing to be eaten alive to satisfy cannibalistic sexual desires. No, no worries, Cuba.
I suppose there's not much difference to that vampirism that's going around as well.
That's been a thing for a while. I used to be in that.
Literally, people there sucking each other's blood.
Kink.
The forum which hosts.
I'm not down with drinking blood, but yeah. The role.
Am I breaking up? Or...
You know,
No, I mean,
Cuba's got-
literally, they actually bite each other and draw blood and drink
Yep.
it.
Some people
You know-
that do that.
Cuban's got a point there. Everything tastes good, great fried. So I bet you if you batter it and deep fry it, Scotty'd probably try it. Just don't tell him what it is first.
Deep fry it, yeah.
You guys are pure evil.
I wouldn't go that fucking far. Jesus fuck.
No, that will not make me a vegan.
I don't know, I'm
Nothing would
fucking
ever
close to
get
it.
off me.
No, I'll never be vegan. Never ever be vegan.
Just look at the picture of that guy, though. He just looks bloody evil, doesn't he?
No, I like sex too much, so I wouldn't be vegan either.
The forum which hosts hundreds of these posts is the evolution of Cannibal Cafe, a now defunct website for cannibals seeking the same. Supposedly the message board once it's for fetishists who want to play the role as man-eaters, but we all know that from a high-profile case on Cannibal Cafe that some users were deadly serious. Some of them they met online. Fucking freaks.
Who, vegans or the cannibals?
You know what? I would love
Both.
to get the address of that restaurant and give it to a bunch of vegans and say, yeah, if you want to fucking eat meat, go and eat human meat, you cunts.
It's gonna be the
Oh,
next
okay.
vegan thing, I swear.
They say eating meat is murder. Well, go and eat fucking human meat then.
They might be okay with that. Like the PETA
Fucking, of
people.
course they would. The fucking weirdos.
Hmm.
Sorry, was I getting a bit too pissed off then? I do apologise. I just don't like
And then
vegans.
right back to the population.
No one should
people.
like vegans. No one should ever like
No.
vegans.
Start selling veal and shit at this place. We need a fucking FBI raid.
No one should ever like vegans. Vegans can go fuck off.
Do you think they raid like hospitals for like donors? You know, people who donate their bodies to either science or, you know, for other people. Do you think they do that?
Organ donors,
Yeah.
don't look at me. All I can do is donate my body to science fiction.
Science fiction.
Ah,
I'll be cremated and just spread around everywhere just to piss people off. Just like I did in life.
No.
yeah, vegans do care more about animals than the fucking people. Fucking idiots.
Well, you know what? They should go and fucking eat human.
No.
If that's
Buried
how they fucking
face down.
feel. Do you know there's one
Buried face-
vegan It was 4 sweetmeats, and she said since she started eating meat, her sex drive went up and she had more energy. Well, no fucking duh, bitch. Yes, I hate vegans. I do apologise.
McDonald's Fury has new eco-friendly paper straws that dissolve in the milkshakes. As 30,000 people signed petition to bring back plastic.
Yep, I called it. Those
Some
paper
customers are
straws are garbage.
Fucking pointless, aren't they?
Yep. The dollar store sells them in my town. We bought some, put them in the water, and within like 5 minutes they started dissolving and paper chunks were in the water.
You know, the pub near me does that, and I had like a Smirnoff Ice with one of them straws, and my straw disappeared. I had to go back and say, "Can I have money back, please? Because I'm not drinking this."
You just try and get out of the glass or something.
Yeah, I'm going to do that from the future. It's very common to drink from a glass.
Customers at McDonald's are demanding the fast food chains bring back plastic straws, claiming the new paper ones are not fit for purpose. Now, vegans are like cultists. 30,000 people have signed a petition to get rid of the new straws, which have been brought in over concerns about plastic pollution. Even though the top of the drink is plastic.
The thing is, there's actually now recyclable plastic. You can actually buy plastic that's recyclable.
Okay, so McDonald's has replaced all their milk or all their straws with paper straws for when they drink milkshakes. So far, there's 30,000 signatures for 5 milkshakes across the country when the machine actually freaking worked.
Why are you allowed to have plastic on the top of the drink but not in the actual straw?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any sense, does it?
Fucks all kinds of logic.
Virtue signaling hypocrisy.
Yep.
As I said before, there's actually now a plastic you can recycle.
It's been like that for years.
Yeah. Well, why don't they use that?
Many claim the paper ones are dissolving in their drinks and change the taste of the products. Some have said taking the Twitter to rant at McDonald's, with some threatening to boycott the firm until plastic straws return. Indeed, I'm all about saving the turtles and all and that, but McDonald's paper straws are honestly just a sheet of folded up rolled paper to make them thicker. I take 2 sips and my straw starts sticking together. Paper straws and milkshakes don't go together. We'll be coming back. Another posted alongside an angry emoji. Why not remove the lid and
drink from the cup?
Yeah.
Because that's too easy.
Don't want to spill it.
I'd rather drink a fucking shitty plastics. Use a fucking shitty paper straw, yeah. And overall, that would be better. That would actually be even better for the environment. That would leave the rest with less rubbish later, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Don't think about these things, though, do they?
Nope. Not with a virtual signaling, they do not.
Yeah. How does the coffee and tea or tea taste with the new straws? Which is about shit as it always has been.
Macca's sucks. I don't care what anyone says.
The coffee's garbage. I swear they recycled fucking grounds.
I've heard that these new paper straws are awful. McDonald's. They saturate too much. And I feel horrible in my mouth. Got better options out there.
Look at that straw. Nasty.
Yep. I hate McDonald's burgers, but I absolutely adore their McMuffins.
I haven't had McDonald's in years.
Should not sell fucking. Breakfast should not take 5 seconds.
Cut down a bunch of cheese and redefine a bunch of crude oil. Environment not speaking today. Yeah, because you have to think about the amount of trees. They have to cut down a lot of trees for that, wouldn't they? So yeah, just drink out the fucking cup.
Yeah.
Take the lid off and just drink out that way. You see? Yeah, the bid to move the paper straws has been taken down by the government. You said it's not something they can change with a parliamentary debate. Well, it'd be a bit fucking ridiculous, wouldn't it? I mean, went a bit overboard there.
It looks like it's a second-hand straw, though, doesn't it? It's just,
It's gross.
yeah.
Take the
Looks
straw
like a cigarette
out,
butt.
take the top
Looks
off,
like-
and drink it like a fucking cup.
It
Yeah.
looks like someone put a cigarette out on top of the fucking cup.
But not everyone is
Blind
against the
Press
change.
says happy.
Cheers, Blind Press. Thanks for the shill earlier. Much
Thank you,
appreciated.
Blind Press.
Also, if you're not
Yep,
sub to
you
Blind
boosted
Press, what
them.
the fuck are you doing with your life? Sub to Blind Press.
Twice. Make up a fake account just to do it again.
Yeah, get it to 1,000. There you go.
Then send all the information to your friends and send them to sub for her.
And while you're at it, go over and sub to me.
Yeah, sub to Pumpkin Chuck as well. Get him to 100 as well.
And me. No, well, fuck
For a
you
while
then.
there, I just subbed to every single channel I watched, even if it was just one video.
Must have
Yeah,
shitloads of things.
I think I'm gonna start doing that again.
But not everyone is again. This news about tweets. Look at it. This is like news articles these days, just lazily pot average tweets.
Yep.
Yeah.
All too common trend, really.
There's channels that are dedicated to tweets.
Yeah, one person
Freaking monetized.
one person posted. You're the most selfish person who just started complaining about McDonald's paper straws, but you're complaining about people complaining about McDonald's straws, so I really not much better, no.
I think they do it because they've laid off so many journalists, so it's just easy to put tweets in these days.
Mm-hmm.
They're all off
No.
learning to code and everything, if you know what I mean.
So it's only
Can
for
we
this
say that on
person.
here? Can we say that on here? Or is it only Twitter?
This thing about the straws is the fucking straws they had before were so thin, just drinking one of those shakes, it would collapse. So what do? They make them paper? Come on.
Yeah, like I said earlier. just
7-Eleven went and made metal straws. Why can't they do that?
I'm just kidding. We'll talk about that later on. Because I have a plan for that at the weekend. And the 100 Swiss best was going to be. So technically, I lost that competition. Even though I have more subs than Peter Elman does now. So I think overall, I really have won. But I'll make him
Yeah,
think.
but he reached 100 first.
You should have really had like a certain time and a certain day set. And not a certain day, like a certain time of a day. That's what you really should have done. But it doesn't matter. It's over now.
Yeah, the thing is, I think it's just because it happened too fast. Because I didn't realize I'd
Yeah.
get to it today. So, yeah.
You can do a custom URL now.
Oh, can I?
That's what I'm shooting for.
Oh, can you do that with 100, can you?
Where's
No,
Blanca?
you have to get to 100
No.
first.
She's still on mute. I think she might have fallen asleep or something.
Yeah. At least
She
she
didn't
has
message me.
to to mute.
She did message me something like
Might be-
about 15
dealing
minutes
with
ago.
Hmm.
So she messaged me an article like 15 minutes ago, so I don't know where she is.
Yeah, she might be dealing with some shit.
Yeah. Well, I shit. Anyway, moving on.
One post. Is you the most
She's
selfish?
gone.
No, no, it's nothing serious. Yeah, my mum still thinks subbing stays on her phone. I'll tell it doesn't. Give me to 108.
Just grab her phone and stuff for
Yeah, one person.
just block the notifications.
I'll just fucking tweets it, isn't it?
Welcome
I've
back.
been
And she's
saying
back.
stuff for a while and it wasn't working.
You were muted.
No. You were
Yeah.
muted.
I told you you were
hit
muted.
the unmute button and it didn't even do anything. I wasn't
All
muted. at all.
right, calm down,
It
girl.
showed me you were muted.
Cool.
It showed
It
everyone else
showed
you were
me
muted.
that I was not muted. I'm like, what the hell is this? Why?
That's why I asked you, like, why are you muted on the stream?
Why, Delilah?
I wonder if you were okay or anything like that, but then, like, just. Oh, it's Kyle again. You're muted again.
She's supposed to be having internet issues.
Chloe's in a lovey-dovey mood today.
Oh dear.
I'll be back.
Take your time.
Oh. Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby.
Ooby dooby. Ooby dooby dooby.
It's good for that, but
Dooby dooby and do wah do wah do wah.
That story still going, or was it finished?
I finished it early.
Oh, okay, I thought so.
Humpback whale. Dead humpback whale washes up on East Lothian beach. Again, F, please. Give me an F. Not quite a blue whale. It's a lesser whale, but it's still a whale. So it deserves an F.
Where's East Lothian? It's Scotland, isn't it?
It's near Edinburgh.
No, okay.
Locals are being advised to avoid the area in John Muir County Park in Dunbar while the animal is removed. That's a sad sight, isn't it?
Every time I see a picture like that, I always think of that real old footage back in, I think it was in America, and they blew it up and all the meat went everywhere. You remember that old footage?
I think I may have
Yeah.
seen something similar to that, yeah.
Yeah, it's really old, like 60s or 70s or something.
A dead humpback whale was washed up on a Scottish beach. The dead animal was found on John Muir
Sorry,
County
got a
Park.
phone call.
Ah.
It was
'cause you-
CAS.
It's because you roboted again, so I thought you may have had the same problem.
No, I got a phone call from Child Protective Services. They are
What
coming
for?
to investigate me in 2 days.
Why?
Yep. I am now under investigation officially by Children's Aid once again for the 5th time. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, what? Did that dickhead report you?
Well, they not have learned from the
Fucking
fucking four other times that you are clearly a good mother. I mean, really.
That's such a waste of
Yep.
fucking resources. There are
Yeah.
children out there
Blank
really fucking suffering.
Yep.
Do you think it was Pat?
Same shit happened.
Oh,
to
I know it was
me and my
Pat
wife.
because they said it was Pat.
Why would you? You ain't done nothing.
Apparently, I am a hazard to Jack's health because I am blindly letting him run out in front of cars.
What?
Whatever.
Oh, and I'm letting him climb my balcony when he could fall over the edge.
Oh yeah, just letting him do that.
Pat is really pushing his bastard. Look, you know all the reports. Get a copy of the reports.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Sorry, Scotty, didn't mean to interrupt your flow there.
That's fine. Yeah. They learned from the other 4 times, but clearly not. And you're clearly a good mother, but no, clearly not. Anyway. East Lothian Council are warning locals to avoid the area while arrangements are being made to have it removed. Posting on Twitter, East Lothian Council wrote, unfortunately, a dead humpback whale was washed up at John Muir County, Dunbar. Park Dunbar. So I'm just going to remove the. Yeah, some bastard killed a whale. All fright cunts. Again, all hail blue whale. Even though this wasn't a blue whale, we still like whales around here.
Oh, hail, blue whale. That's never going to get old, is it?
A Scottish man jailed for 42 years after using Minecraft to give him boys on US holiday. Scott has been jailed for 42 and a half years after preying on young boys while playing on holiday in the US. Convicted paedophile Jordan Camillo, 22.
Kill the cunt.
Yeah, G to gas. G to gas.
Does that mean he's already convicted before this?
No, so it means he's convicted now because he's been
Yeah.
arrested. And
Yeah, I was going to say.
sentenced.
Why is he out then?
He used the popular video game Minecraft to groom 4 American youngsters during a 3-month stay in the country. Camillo Peterhead, Aberdeenshire. Of course, he was from Peterhead. Where else would he be? Scotland was jailed for 4 years. Was jailed in Scotland for 4 years. In 2015, after sexually assaulting a boy, so he was convicted before then.
And
Why-
just
why was
4
he-
years. It should not
Yeah.
come out. It should not come out.
Why was he allowed to go to America as well? That's what I want to know.
I thought with a conviction they weren't allowed to emigrate the country.
I mean, why was he allowed to go to America?
America don't have laws like that.
I thought they did. I thought like, you weren't allowed to go to.
In
It
Scotland,
depends.
America is supposed to have laws like that. They'll let them visit, but supposedly they won't let them actually move in or
He was there for 3 months.
immigrate into
though, so
America.
that's fine.
And
He was there for
depends
3
on
months.
and it
Right,
depends on
he-
the fucking charges.
Yeah, he very well could have come over on a tourist visa and just overstayed it, or the visa itself could be a current visa.
Mhm. That should have been revoked though.
I mean, he
Yeah.
got 4 years in jail. So
just 4
Clearly.
years. It should have gone longer than that. I thought in Scotland you weren't supposed to like leave the country if you're convicted, or at least have a thing against you for paedophilia or any other crime.
no, you can still leave the country. I think it's just. I think there's a weird law in Scotland where if you commit a crime in another country, but it's illegal in Scotland, but it's not illegal over there, you can get arrested for it over here when you come back.
That's awesome.
That's a fucking stupid law, isn't it? Who came up with
Oh,
that?
there's charges in America. That's
Yeah,
why
if
they
I do
brought
something
it.
offensive in America, right, that would be illegal in Scotland. So I can get arrested when I come back to Scotland.
I can just imagine the charges. Oh my fucking god! I really want that cunt dead.
Yeah,
Could
we start a
be
lot.
stayed at home.
Would I start a lot of controversy if I said keep them in a closed cell and study their brains like psychopaths and serial killers so we can figure out how to stop it? I said I don't think that's a bad idea. To be fair,
It's a good, yeah, because nothing else has worked, and they're always still here. So if it helps us figure out who they are early on and everything, you know what
yeah,
I
and
mean?
you can stop them from offending and maybe help them get better and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's not a bad
Not
idea.
even, no, I don't even mean get better, but if it stops them if you can figure it out at an early age, what makes them tick and stuff, and you can spot them, that would be a good idea.
Maybe you can help the ones that don't want to offend to get better. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And those who admit they have a problem want to do something about it. I have a bit more respect for. I don't like what they do or feel, but at the end of the day, I don't have a choice because that's how they feel. If they want help, then that's great. But those who actually go out there and rape kids seriously need to be killed.
Yep. Skinned alive. Dragged through salt, brought back to health, and done again. I would take some fucking time. Put a lot of thought into this.
You do realise that a lot of paedophiles actually get raped in prison or beaten the shit out of.
well, yeah, I think it's like kids in the elderly are not allowed to touch either of them in prison.
I think I read somewhere it's about even the pedophiles are about 50% of them, it happens to them when they're kids too, and they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's not always the case.
No, I think it's about 50%. I think I read somewhere. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere.
Might be more than that.
Anyway, the offences took place between February and May 2014 when Camilla was 17. Anyway, last year he was flown to Tucson, Arizona to face charges after the Scottish government agreed to request to extradite him. The offences took place between February and May 2014 when Camilla was 17 and visiting family in the region. He was reported by police by the mother of one of the victims. After Camlo returned to Scotland, the boy told his mother he had been sexually abused by Camlo several times while they were playing Minecraft. Hello, Peter. Congrats on the 100 subs. Still never less than Peter after on the end of the day, though.
Get one last jab in, considering you have to do the thing.
Yep. I'm still doing the forfeit, though.
By the way, Crappy
Oh, yeah.
Slayer says the inmates take care of the pedophiles. They will be raped or killed.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, as long as they're not protected
sympathy.
custody.
No sympathy at all.
Yeah, the ones in jail, like, it doesn't matter what they've done. There is one thing they will not accept, and that is that they will not accept that.
No kids, no old folks.
Yep.
Yep. Most of the time here in America, they put them in their own type of jail where
Rapists.
they're all together.
Rapists get killed as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
not to the extent that
sometimes-
pedophiles do. Those
Yeah.
pedophiles
Oh, yeah,
ones that
child
get-
abuse and all that.
Sometimes the rapists are glorified in there. It's the pedophiles that they want to get a hold of.
Yeah, Peter, I'll join your stream tomorrow if I don't fall asleep. Because sometimes I fall asleep on Wednesdays, you know. Because I'm a lazy fuck.
It's Wednesday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. Shit.
Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday, which means I'm off, which means, unfortunately, there will be no Pumpkin Trucker stream tomorrow.
Which means I have to get up at fucking 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I started a week project, so I may not be streaming for a while.
Oh, no worries. And Kevin also preyed on 3 other boys in the same neighborhood during the visit. All his victims were under 15. He pleaded guilty last month to charges of continuous sexual abuse of a child and attempted sexual conduct with a minor, attempted molestation of a child.
Gas is cunt. G to gas again. In fact,
I've
put him
run-
into a chamber, gas him, and then set it alight. Let him explode.
Nah, it's too easy.
Mm.
I've been on 14-hour streams where people have gotten wasted, fallen asleep, kept talking, and woke up and continued. I think the longest I've been on, I think the longest continuous I was on a stream was like 10 hours or something. I think once I did mine, did mine, then I did blind trucking, then I did Chadwick's, then I did Little Niggas. Then I was on Little Niggas after chat for like,
I was on niggers last night for about half an hour because I was tired. I woke up, went to sleep at 8. Woke up at about, I think it was 3. Was on his chat for half an hour, I think.
Feed them
And then I
to the
went back to
cannibals.
sleep.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, feed this guy to the cannibals. There's not a bad
There's
idea.
their meat supply.
Oh, yeah. But again, who'd want to eat rancid meat of a paedophile?
Yeah, well, they said it like human meat, you know, like feed them to the
Well,
cannibals.
whoever's doing the butchering would be very satisfied.
Mm.
You kill
Cheers,
two birds
Peter.
with one stone as well. You get rid of the pedophile, and the cannibals catch Kuru, so you kill 2 birds with one stone. Good idea.
At Pima County Superior Court on Monday, he was sentenced to 42.5 years by Judge Jeffrey Bergen. He was also given a life probation order. His lawyer, Catherine Dover, asked the judge for leniency, saying Gibolo had shown remorse and undergoing treatment while in prison in Scotland. And that's
Okay,
nothing.
I'm sorry, Scotsman, but give him leniency. Fucking what about the kids he raped? What about their lives? Could be fucked for life. We could give them leniency. No, fucking hang the cunt. Sorry, my rant over. Carry on.
Get it? Alan Goodwin, Special Victims Bureau Chief, Pima County's Attorney Office, confirmed the sentence. We do that, just put fucking links over the. He said the Pima County Superior Court sentenced Mr. Cano to 42.5 years. I don't understand the half year though. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing in America where you get like a half year sentence? Like added on to another. Now, Cuban says she seems to like your age.
Sorry, I do apologise. I just do not like people who want to harm children. I have nieces and nephews who I would kill for. And if anybody ever did to them what this cunt's doing to other kids, I will go down for murder.
So you were saying you wanted to go to your channel as an idea and just do streams with your age at news.
No, I'm not going to do that because I'd end up being in the hospital from exhaustion.
Damn.
So
Think
Peter
of the views,
says,
though.
when I
Think of the
hover,
views.
Peter says, when I hover, well, I know I'm going to be. Actually, what does hover mean?
You're never gonna get over that, are you? I sound up with more subs than you did, you cunt. So, well, if anyone, I'd be the winner.
That's right.
You
And
need
then,
to say
despite
those
all her
words.
rage, she is still just a Brit in a cage.
You know, it'd be really ironic if you have to post this video and then all of a sudden your channel skyrockets and Peter's stuck in the hundreds for the couple of years or something. Just joking,
Okay,
Peter.
okay, guys,
Just
stop being
joking,
bitchy.
Peter.
I still thought it was funny until the last couple days. I still had more subscriptions than both of them.
Yeah, we showed like a fucking motherfuckers and just go like,
Yeah, I
Sorry.
didn't.
Do you know this guy should suffer? Like, he's put these kids through hell. He's played these games with like, you know, fucking kids about, and he's asking for leniency. Sorry, but no, the guy should either swing or just be rotting in a cage or something for the rest of his life,
Yeah.
hanged up by a thread.
Thumb screws.
No,
That's dick.
no, he should just be
Thumb
standing there
screws,
starving
dick.
and dying of thirst. The crow's pecking at his eyes.
Did you end up doing that dingo story yesterday?
yeah, I did.
No, I was going to say feed them to the dingoes. That'd be a good way for them to go.
I'm sorry, blind press. I do not like stories like this because it gets me my blood boiling. I literally want to jump in the screen and grab the fucking cunt by the throat and just strangle him.
That's hot.
Off streams then.
I see it. But people, I think Gunforce especially likes to see you annoyed though. Blind press, he just likes to.
Yeah. He loves breaking her.
Blind
is
press
kinda
says,
fun.
"Don't be sorry, I was kidding."
Okay.
US officers said Camelo first came to their attention when the boy's mother called them. She said when Camelo had left Tucson to return home, her son began acting out, but was reluctant to talk about what had happened because he would be grounded for life. To mutilate. Can't disagree. Yeah, beat him up around a bit, beat him up, feed him to gas, and
You know
then
what
feed
let's
him to the
do?
cannibals.
Operate on him while he's still awake, just to see how he ticks. You know,
Put
just
gas in the
cut him
poison
open
that shit stays in the meat.
so I can feel every damn minute of it. No, carry on.
Yeah, he told his mother he was attacked by Camelo. Again, Lowell, they were playing Minecraft, and they and then the abuse would happen every night, every day, or once a week. So it was a regular thing.
What was this kid's parents?
I assume because, well, he was an adult, so I assume he was in the. I don't know. I assume he just went to the US by himself, I guess.
Oh, I thought you meant. Okay, carry on.
Why napalm in his ass? What's that? Eva asks. VV section, fun. At the time, a Scottish government spokesman said the US sought Mr. Camelo's extradition and careful consideration. Ministers agreed his strategy on January the 31st. Well, it's one of the few good things, I guess, the fucking Scottish government's done in a while, I guess. Scottish government done something good for once. Well done, lads. Took you about, what, 20-something years to do something good? Well done. Anyway, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Feed him
with
to-
a rusty
Right up
pipe.
his-
With a rusty pipe, and hopefully get tetanus and die.
and then feed him to the cannibals.
Yeah.
So they can get poisoned and die as well.
Yeah, do that.
Sorry, guys, I just get very passionate because I can't stand things like that.
Arrgh. Arrgh.
Self-driving cars are now in the streets of Hamburg.
What?
Self-driving cars are now on the streets of Hamburg.
Awesome.
There's loads, actually. It's a bit fly. This isn't about fucking. Oh, somebody's seen them drive along the street or something, but no, clearly not. Kids don't ever apologize for your passion. Peter, be afraid, be very afraid. Yeah, I think Peter already is afraid though.
Should be.
5 Volkswagen cars fitted with the latest autonomous technology are now driving the sections of Hamburg streets. Carmaker announced Wednesday that the first set of vessels will have level 4 automation in a major German city are underway. Oh, come on, Kevon. Don't even get me fucking started on maps. I've only done the pedophile thing. We're on to self-driving cars now. The e-Golf cars Volkswagen are testing is designed to handle complex urban traffic patterns without help from drivers. Although they must be ready to intervene, level 5 automation, the only criteria higher requires the vessel to perform all tasks, turning every rider into a passenger. Chucker, it makes your job a lot easier, doesn't it?
Supposedly. Supposedly, but I don't trust them.
In an ideal world, it would, but
Yeah,
ideally you could just sit in the back and sleep.
that would be nice, but yeah.
That's not a real dog. No, that dog ain't here. Relax.
Yeah, sorry, my window's open. Yeah, the goal is to upgrade another 6 kilometers, 3.7 miles of the city's streets by 2020, with the new infrastructure that allows vessels and traffic to management systems to cooperate with one another. Volkswagen says the computers attached in each car contain the processing power of 15 laptops, allowing up to 5 gigabytes of data to communicate every
What the hell is that
minute.
smell?
Did you fart
Oh.
again?
No, there's a car fire.
Yeah, did you manage to catch it on stream?
It should actually be showing up on the stream any second. There it is. Well, you see the smoke.
Every time I turn yours off, you always catch something.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea where it is.
The cars are also equipped with 11 laser scanners, 7 radars, and 14 cameras. Driving with windows open, or whatever operating system they work on. Axel Heinrich, head of Volkswagen Group Research, said the test center on technical possibilities as well as urban infrastructure requirements. So, yeah, self-driving cars are going to be a thing soon.
Self-serving
Yeah,
cars.
Self-driving cars.
Oh, I want that. I want one of those. I want
They are
one of
really-
those.
They are really pushing it, that's for sure.
A self-driving car, they're going to be expensive when they first come out properly.
Yeah,
though.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Like, seriously expensive.
Ironically, I just saw my sub count shoot up.
Yay!
Well, yeah,
Or not my sub count, my viewer count. People watching.
Woo! You good boy.
hello, Straight to Jail. Hello, Wrench.
Eh,
How many wrenches are you giving away now? 107?
No. I think I'm like, last time I counted, it was like 50 or something. We'll need to count
Alright.
again soon.
If anybody wanted to go peek at my stream, now would be the time.
Okay, so Pete says, would that mean Skoda would run it on Windows 3.1?
Terrible joke here. You can do better than that, surely.
Hey, it's late for him. It's
Yeah,
time for
but
his
how
dead
long would it
joke.
be until they actually do create their own cars, Windows? Think about it.
Didn't Google do one last year and kill someone? Google
Oh.
in America?
Mum spared jail for a nightclub ball attack because she has a child. But if it was a man doing it, they wouldn't care if they had a child or not. Because equality.
Mhm.
Well, that's equality to the sexes for you, you JSW cunts.
Yeah, women must never be fucking prosecuted for their own crimes.
Oh,
Never,
no,
ever,
no,
ever.
you're innocent and bullshit.
Just like that Russian bitch that got caught with all the meth. And the judge is like, oh, you have potential. I'm
Yep.
served.
Oh, was she the one who stabs the boyfriend in the leg?
No, she got caught with a fuck ton of meth, fuck ton of coke, whole bunch of pills, and text messages on her phone like she was selling it. And the judge is like, well, you're going to be a doctor. You have potential.
The same
Served
thing
and let her
happened.
go.
The same thing happened a few years ago with a woman who was going to be a doctor, and because she was classed as a genius, she got away with stabbing her boyfriend.
Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah,
That was last year.
was in England,
Random
wasn't
internet
it?
box if you're here as well. Yeah, it was. Random internet box if you were here. That's actually, it looked like 4 swimming pools on top of a flatbed. So there's a lot of plastic in swimming pools. It's that nice black toxic smoke. Yeah.
A woman who bawled an innocent reveler on a nightclub dance floor was let off jail because she has a young child. Sophie Mellard, 23, who smashed all the Budweiser into the face of Ryan Jones, who needs stitches and an eye wound. Single one was facing 5 months in jail for the attack, which was caught on CCTV.
Right, it's caught on CCTV. She's, done it. Why? She fucking did it.
Because you can't punish women for their crimes. That's why.
Bollocks. They want to be treated like a man. They should fucking take punishment like a man.
Mhm.
But just suspended the sentence because it would seem like eternity for their 4-year-old daughter. Well, tough shit.
I'm sorry, she didn't think about that when she was like glassing someone in the face.
Doing shit like that, she probably have her kids taken away from her anyway. She'd be allowed to see her kids.
Shouldn't be able to, but that's not the world we live
Something
in.
like that. I should have just took the kids away from her and just put her in jail. I'm sorry, but if she's going to do that to a stranger, God knows what she's going to do to her kids.
Self-employed Mellard drank 4 vodkas and coke while out with friends. It does his nightclub in Aberdare, South Wales. Oh, have a donation.
Woohoo! Donation song here. You
You have a donation.
I got a feeling they're just letting it burn.
I'd love to let things burn. Yeah.
Burn, baby,
them
burn.
bitches.
Throw on the pedos. Burn, baby, burn.
Burn this cunt as well.
Wait a second.
God,
I'm
I
in
love
gun
the sound
boxes
of the
neck
seagulls.
of the
Hilarious.
woods.
Blind Press for the £5. Congratulations on the 100 subs. Thanks very much, Blind Press.
Yay!
I love those seagulls. They make everything so.
Very much appreciated.
I hate seagulls, are dirty little bastard things.
Yeah, I fucking hate seagulls.
I love it when you're trying to read serious news and you just got seagulls going in the background. It's fucking amazing.
Is that where all the seagulls are coming from? All right.
Scotty, yeah. It's like he's trying to read serious news and you just hear wah, wah, wah. I'm just like, oh my god, this is like a comic sketch.
Mine?
I was going to say, it's a mum's net meeting.
There's not as many as there was before. There was like fucking hundreds of them up earlier.
What'd you do? Throw a french fry out the window?
Now they just lurk around. It's even worse in the summer. They never shut up in the summer. That's why they do is look and sleep. Yeah, damn, should have seen this seems. Yeah, you should have done Peter, but you decided not to. Yeah, that's why I end up with more subs than you.
Yeah.
Okay, can we not go on like this, guys?
Just it's called banter, but it just
Yeah.
he was just so smug the fact he won, and I end up with more subs than him in the end of the day. So
Yeah, Peter. Y'all, you smugginess. Don't be all smuggy.
Well, to be fair to Peter, the last bunch. I mean, who did your shilling?
Uh,
Yeah, but you know, it's so much easier to say, "Yeah, Peter."
he had like irate pain and people shilling for him. I never got that, so fuck it.
Hey, I just like saying that. Hey, Peter, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah.
Peter.
Oh, right. Prosecutor Eugene Egan. He was on the
Isn't
dance
that-
floor and she told Mr. Jones to stop grinding against her. Something he denied. CCTV shows her wagging a finger at him before using the ball of Budweiser to strike him. Hello, Mandy. Enjoy your wrench. It's meaningless, but enjoy it anyway. I didn't want to stream because while falling asleep, something which, to be fair, skeletons sounds like anyway. Oh, I don't fucking sleep half the time. That's why. At least I don't fall asleep on streams like Tom.
Drink some coffee, Peter. Jeez.
So yeah, you said you got 8 hours last night. I only got like 5. I'm still going. Don't see me sleeping.
I got 0.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to work, so it's just.
No, that sucks.
I'm old. The hell with both of you. I'm old. I like my sleep. I like my
Oh.
sleep.
I get to go to bed after this.
Go
If that's it.
Brooklyn.
Exactly, yeah, Peter. I don't have people of 100,000 subs chilling for me.
Is that
And
how
I
you
still
won?
won. And I still won. Technically. I still get more subs than you.
Yeah, but he actually reached 100 first before you did.
I still got more subs than him, though, didn't I?
Yeah, but not until after.
I don't need Sinatra or anything like that. I've done it myself. Yeah. Well, Funky Chucker and Blind Press helped a lot, actually, but yeah.
I've been shilling your thing out on YouTube, on Twitch and not Twitch, Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, cheers.
I shielded the sick. I did the sick shield.
Yeah, cheers.
Shields, yeah.
So you're not the only one who's been shilling you.
That's because we love you, Scotty. You're so
Cheers. Yeah. The ball smashed on him, shattered on impact, which caused 2 centimeter cuts, which needed hospital treatment. Mallard solved in the dock, and then Mallard solved in the dock at Welsh County Court, where she made unlawful wounding. Well, boo, you shouldn't have fucking done it then, should you? Cunt.
I'm sorry, but she did it. She did the crime. She's gonna have to go to prison. I'm sorry, but if that was a man, he would get booed out of fucking court. He'd get like sent straight to prison. But she did it because she's a woman. She's getting away with it. Stupid bitch should go to jail, kids or no kids. She didn't think about kids when she was like stabbing him with a fucking bottle. So
Well, she should have her kids taken off her. You shouldn't be allowed to have a kid
why don't you fucking go to prison then?
Yeah.
because women.
I don't give a flying
Vagina.
gender.
Vagina
I mean,
has
she's-
the magic orb ovaries
brave,
of life.
though.
To this kind of
Vagina
shit makes
power.
me angry.
Yeah, if it was a single dad, they wouldn't have given a fuck. Exactly.
Oh,
keyword.
exactly.
Yeah. No fuck.
Roseanne Roar defending said, the more Samara Blues had rented home if she was in prison. Well, tough fucking shit. Tough shit. Don't give a fuck.
You lost
Because-
that right when you hit somebody and hurt somebody. Sorry, bitch. She should be in jail.
Yeah, she's extremely apologetic and she knows only too well the physical and emotional damage she suffered serious. Because she suffered serious, so well, sorry for you to do it to someone else then, isn't it? Cunt. Is that what's happening to you? Yeah, cunt in it, cunt face.
Everybody's
Just-
a bit of a cunt sometimes.
And she's
I didn't
fucking
have
Welsh
Peter
as
to play
well.
it. I didn't
Oh,
have
well, that
Peter to play
explains
for
a
it.
lot.
Miss Rutter said Maud had arranged for Mother to move from her home in Manchester to care for her child as she was jailed. Well, why couldn't you just leave her with her granny then? What's wrong with that? If she was willing to do that, then do that. Judge Christopher Wasper told Maud, a bottle is always a dangerous weapon, especially in a crowded nightclub where violence can easily split up so easily. If you're sending to custody, you will lose your.
She should have her
Okay.
nightclub privileges revoked.
She should have her hands chopped off.
She would lose her homes around a damn fucking right, considering she was so willing to ball the poor bastard. Exactly. Oh, I thought she said stab with a butthole instead of ball.
Wait a minute. So if she broke the bottle and stabbed somebody, does that mean
She
she did a
shanked him.
nigga knife?
No, she just balled him. She smacked him over the head with a bottle. And shot
Oh,
him.
Because if she had
GBH.
broken it and then stabbed him, it would have been a nigga knife.
Oh, that's not so bad then. If
But
she
this
just
is loud.
smashed a bottle
It's
or
still a
something,
bad
I'd
crime
be
though.
mad.
If that was a man and he did that to a woman, there'd be hell to pay. But when it's a woman doing it to a man, that's right. No, not at all. She should have the same
Far as I've
amount
been
of
in-
time as a man, and this should be publicised the same as if she was a man.
Yeah, I
It's not
understand.
gonna
what
be though, is
you're
it?
saying, but I've been in plenty of bars where I've seen guys smash a bottle into someone's face and never get arrested. Blood
Yeah,
everywhere.
well, they should still
and
get arrested for that though. Like, they shouldn't be away with
They
that.
should, but they didn't. Because there's like
It doesn't matter who
30
it is.
people.
It doesn't matter who's doing it or who it's just directed towards. Too, they should still get done for it.
Yeah, if you're gonna fucking assault someone, you should pay the price. But it happens. Male or
I'm sorry,
female.
but if you're gonna square up to a man and hit a man, then you're gonna take your punishment like a man.
Yep.
I've always said if a woman's big enough to hit a man, she's big enough to take a punch from a man. That's why I see it.
That's the only time.
Yep.
I mean, if she hits you, you can hit her back. That's how I see it. Big enough to hit someone, big enough to
About
take it back.
half hour though. I know if I hit a woman with my full strength, I'd probably punch through them.
Probably their own fault for hitting you in the first place, really.
Yeah.
Even though you'd be the one getting done for it, though.
Yeah. My brother would sit on his ex-wife when she would start freaking out, hitting them and whatnot. He would just grab her and sit on her until she calmed down. I think that's what I would do.
No, that's how you treat a woman.
That is definitely how you treat a crazy woman. I applaud that method, sir.
And she is certifiable crazy. She's part of fucking gangs and whatnot. She's shot people before. He's a
So,
And
Blanco, does that mean you
because,
get people to sit on? Does that mean you get people to sit on you then?
No. The variable needs to be going crazy. Now, if I be going batshit crazy, I hope someone would sit on me until I calm the
I'll
fuck
sit
down.
on you.
Yeah, there we go. See, but if they're not going batshit crazy, probably not a good idea. But hey, if she's going batshit crazy, sir, I applaud your efforts of sitting.
Mm-hmm.
If you're sent to custody, you will lose your accommodation. This would impact. This would impact on your daughter in your absence. It would seem like an attorney for the child age 4. I understand those
I'm
concerns.
not being funny, but that bitch should have thought about that before she actually hit that guy with a fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, she shouldn't
That's
be allowed
first-
to have a kid, then, should she?
No.
With a
She's
single
always
dad,
thought
the
about
kid would have
the
been
kid
taken away, and
first,
she would have been he would have been sent to jail. So why should it be any different? I've come to the conclusion with some hesitation that you genuinely believed you hadn't directly touched First Striking Jones. Melanie Laverdare was given 12-month suspended prison sentence with rehabilitation activity course. She was also put on night curfew between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. I know people that go curfew for much worse than that, or much less than that.
They usually have got those little tags on their legs so they can't go out at a certain time.
Yeah, that's what I
Just-
thought. Anyway, I need to get up early
Yeah,
in the
get a
morning,
house
so-
arrest bracelet, you cunt.
Anyway, I need to get up early in the morning, so it's chilling time.
I am Brit Gamer Girl. My channels are in the description. I play on Twitch and I'm also on YouTube. So if you want to watch me stream, which will be tomorrow, I don't know what time, probably in the afternoon, please come and say hello and I shall say hello back.
Chadwick,
Also give me
remember.
money. If you
Yeah,
give me
Alright,
money.
come witness the shit show, 9 p.m. EST weekly or nightly. I mean,
Trucker.
Well, Pumpkin Trucker YouTube channel, almost daily dash cams. safe for work, and I am the autism whisperer. You get yourself a little autistic kid who's going hyper, and turn my stream on, it'll calm him right down.
Yeah, help, if you haven't subbed to Pumpkin Chucker, sub to
Do
Pumpkin
that.
Chucker, help him get to 100 subs.
Put my children on and they'll start flapping their arms.
Help Chucker get to 100 subs. If you haven't subbed to him, please sub to him. He's at 92 now, he can get there. I was at 92 yesterday, I managed to get there, so surely you can. And so, yeah, 100 sub special will probably be at the weekend because there's some things I need to arrange, obviously. Because unfortunately, I lost the fucking bet technically, but I still ended up more subs than Peter, so yeah.
Oh, God's sake.
This is never going to die, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, keep on sub to see me to see absolutely nothing on my channel.
Yeah, likewise, Cuban. Likewise.
I think I see Tom, I am actually sub to you as well. So,
I've
I
got
am
30
too.
I think I got 32 subs. I don't know how.
I
first
sub to
30
you.
the first 30 I got were for nothing. So,
Yeah. Just getting, I think just
Yeah, me
leaving
too.
comments on different videos and stuff.
yeah. Blind Girl's a blind trucking link there, yeah, or have you made it? Blind Girl?
Yep.
Is the blind trucking link there yet, or is it?
It should be, yeah. I think. Maybe. Oh shit! No, it's not. Fuck! I forgot. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry I'm not going to be there because I have to get up early in the morning, but
It's fine. I'm more like, I didn't make it yet. God damn it! I got like, I got 30 minutes. Okay.
If you want to hear me scream more, come and join the blind trucking there. Blind trucking. Sorry, I've got something in my mouth. Oh, I'm knitting. I've got fucking bits in my mouth. Come and join Blind Trucker, and I'll be there screaming at the top of my voice. Blind Girl will be there screaming at the top of her voice for a completely different reason, and then Trucker will be there screaming at the top of his voice because someone's cut him up.
and I'll be trying to sleep.
You got studies tomorrow, Scotty.
Yeah, I start at 9
Yeah,
tomorrow,
okay.
so
Fair enough.
right. So thanks for the 100 subs. 100 subs special will be at the weekend. I'm going to try and maybe start that an hour earlier because I'm going to try and maybe do a long stream with it. So
Oh yeah, that worked.
thanks Blind Press for the donation, and head over to Blind Trucking later on.
Yeah, when I get that shit up there, I'm
Yeah.
arguing with people about United. People
Cheers,
and,
people.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank